Hello, I'm Jasmine. I go by Jassy, creator and founder of Onya'e Naturals. In 2022, I taught myself how to make, hi baby, this is Loki, how to make concrete vessels. And a lot of research went into it, a lot of Googling, a lot of YouTube, and I finally have mastered it. Although I'm still learning, there's some things I still mess up, but I'm like pretty solid at it. And I'm gonna show you guys how to make a concrete vessel. I'm gonna show you how to make this, just a regular one. And later in the video, I'm gonna show you how to make a green one. So I hope this is helpful. The point of this channel, I'm just loving behind the scene content. Like, I'm not even trying to like sell things. I just want to show how I make my stuff. Cement vessels, it's not rare. I just don't see a lot of like videos surrounding it on YouTube. So I just want to contribute, show how I do it, show how I make my candles, show how I wick, all these things. But also just want to have some moments where I'm not talking, have some moments where I'm just showing you, and it's like a visual podcast. I'm just trying to have some fun with the camera. It's a little weird talking to the camera, but we'll get used to it. And behind me, this is my shelf of complete vessels, and they're sitting there for about another week, and then I'll turn into candles. I'll explain like the process, but well, why not? I just explain it now. When you make a concrete vessel, you want to give it 3 hours before you demold it. And then after you demold, wait about a week or two. Some people wait more. I don't. I wait about a week or two. And then you seal it. And after you seal the vessel, wait another week or two, and then you turn it into a candle. So it is a process. It takes time, but you want to give yourself a buffer. You want to be transparent with folks you're making orders with, stores. Like, I have to tell them, like, hey, I can't get this done tomorrow. That's just not how it works. So yeah, here we go. All right, so we have the cement in the silicone bowl. I have my spatula. This is what I like to mix with. Some people like to mix with like a wooden stick. Cool. This is my preference. And my water. I don't measure my water, but I did once, or more than once, and it normally is about 45 to 50 grams of water. But I have an idea. I always pour a little first, because you can always add more, but you cannot take water out. And then I stir. See how thick that is? And see all that? Wear a mask. You don't want silica. Add a little bit more water, and then I should do it, but then I stir. This part takes normally about under 5 minutes. I say 2 to 3 minutes, but you want to get like the chunks out. It's good to do that on the side. And you kind of just keep stirring. It's also good to stir because you don't want to keep the air bubbles. Like, you want to take those out, and a little bit is fine. I don't, it's not blasphemy to have some air bubbles. That's just the natural stance that cement takes with water, but you don't want to have too much. This is a new vessel from Modern Craft Labs. My favorite is a 3-inch tulip. That's my preference. And I want you to notice when I pour that I stop right under the ridge, because personally that helps me not have to sand too much at the bottom. It stops right, I can add a little bit more, but you shake it. It feels like that's totally normal. I can add a tiny bit more. Look how it's thickening up. And tap the sides. This again is to prevent too many, look at the air bubbles coming up. That is what we want. See that? And sometimes I pop it with my spoon or spatula. And that's how you do it. So I wanted to show how to demold the concrete vessel. This is the mold that I poured it into by Modern Craft Labs, the Tulip 3-inch. And how I do it is I like first peel the sides of the lid. That's just like the first step. And then this is how I do this. Kind of grab it like that. Grip it. And that's okay, that stuff flies around. But look how smooth that is. That's why we pour under the ridge. And then do this. Don't worry, it's not going to just fall off because it's super sturdy. And that's how we do that. It should probably dry. Like, look at those fingerprints. I'm not selling this is for demonstration, but it's best to let it dry or wear gloves. I know I'm setting the best example right now, but just for the sake of how to do it, squeeze, twist. And that, my friends, is the concrete vessel. It's so pretty. No air bubbles. That was my heater that just went off. Look at that. Maybe one air bubble, but it's not the end of the world. The integrity is set. And then I give this preferably 5 days before I seal. And I can't wait to show you how to do that. Okay, that was great. And now I'm going to show how to make a green concrete vessel. This is beautiful. I put my matcha candle in there. I love it. It's just a calming color, and I promise it's super easy. Like, you're doing the same steps making a regular vessel, but you're just adding a little pigment. And hope you enjoy. So I'm going to use green pigment for this video, and this is the one I used, 204 Direct Colors. Love it. It's a common one, but it's so beautiful. This is how that's going to look when we're done. And for what I'm going for, I use about 2 to 3 grams with my 250 grams of cement. And I'm going to get the scale here, tear it up. And I have a spoon that I keep in here because I always like misplace it. I know I'm not wearing a glove, but that's okay. I wash my hands after. So that's about this much, sometime more, but right now it's at 0. See, that barely made a dent. That's 3. That's 3. That is how little 3 is, and it is this strong, to give you an idea. So you don't always have to add too much unless you want it to be more potent. Put that away, and now we mix. So this is the green vessel, and again, pull from the sides like that. See how neat that is? Look at that. Love that. Smooth, flat surface. And then grip it a little bit. Peel it back. This is how I do it. Look at that. And then one more time. Look at that. So pretty. Grip it. And this is the green concrete vessel. So in that video, we learned how to make a concrete vessel with green pigment from Direct Colors. I even provided the number that I use. I get asked that a lot in concrete channels. No shade, I love it. I love helping if I can. I just don't always have my notebook when I'm like out in public because I write everything down. I encourage you to write everything down. I have like a notebook of like ingredient ideas, how I want to marble, which I'll be showing. I have another notebook of just goals. I have another notebook of YouTube ideas. Like, write everything down. I promise you won't regret it because then you have something to reference. My memory is not that great, so I write everything down. Okay, I said that enough. So yeah, that's how you make the green concrete vessel. It's so beautiful. I love this color. I put my matcha candle in here. It's a popular one. I don't mind putting like a matcha candle in like a red vessel, but I just attach it to the green. And when I make these, it keeps it simple with production time. Just like, how many green vessels do I need to make? Great. And then, of course, the next video, like after time has gone by, I normally wait a week. If I'm in a rush, 3 days. I know that's taboo for some people. I have not had an issue, but sealing is very important, and I will be going over why that is. But yeah, how fun. Thanks for watching. I hope that was helpful. I hope you can also now make your vessel. Do not expect the first one to be perfect. Hey, and if it is, props to you. Keep at it. Just keep going. Like, you may add too much water the first time. You may add too much concrete. Like, just work your craft and try. Like, there's some creativity you just can't share because you have to do that on your own. I just encourage you to, and I hope my video helps. Watch it again. Wow, standing in my coffee. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope it helps.